chip implant at W.H. Smith. Paying with chip implant at vending machine. With chip implant at Homburg Game. Paying for petrol with chip implant.
Oh my God!
Paying with chip implant at W.H. Smith. Paying with chip implant at vending machine. With chip implant at Homburg Game. Paying for petrol with chip implant.
Oh my God!
Shemai, Yashrala, Yahweh, Allahayanawa, Yahweh, Achad, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahushai, Bahasham, Rakha HaKwadash, Kahalayim La, Allahayanawa, Abanawa, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Rakha HaKwadash. Double honor to our elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the elect of Israel, the house of David. Revelation chapter 13, verse 16. And he calls of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak, and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith. Yet also because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. Obadiah, verse 6. How are the things of Esau searched out? How are the things of Esau searched out? How are his hidden things sought up? Second Corinthians chapter 2, verse 11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. Daniel 12 and verse 4. But thou, O Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book, even to the time of the end. Many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased. Revelation chapter 13, verse 16. And he calls of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark, a charagma, in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man or woman even might buy or sell, save or except he or she that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Okay, we're living in the time of this prophecy. Welcome to another update of the M.O.T.B. is the CHIP. All right. Welcome to another update of the M.O.T.B is the CHIP. All right. We cannot be ignorant of Satan's devices because we're living in a time when this is going to happen. We are not ignorant of his devices because we look things up. We look things up. We search it out. We search out Esau Edom's agenda, what he's doing. We're in the time of the end. All right. Knowledge is increased. Okay. Technology is only accelerating. Okay. It's only evolving. We're in the time of this prophecy coming to pass, man. You know, Esau gathering unto him all nations and heaping unto him all people by way of this NWO via a CHIP. Okay? This is happening in our lifetime. You better believe it. And we're here to warn our people not to take this device. All right? This thing is very real. Okay? And it's only a matter of time before it's mandatory. Esau Edom is going to cause all. He's going to make it mandatory for every man, woman, and child. All right? Throughout the entire planet Earth. This is the hour of temptation. This is the moment that's going to try everyone on the earth. Okay? Let's get into it. I pray this is edifying. Lord will, it's not going to be too long. This is on thesun.com. All right? Under exclusive news. All right? For the UK. Okay, UK news. CHIP and skin. I pay for things by swiping my hand after having bank card implant put under my skin. And that was said by this idiot here. And look at this guy. He's a weirdo, man. People that got that C-hip, people that got that CHIP, they're very big weirdos, man. You should just look at them, you know? And the man's name is Arnie Suzuki. If I'm saying his name correctly. All right. Damn weirdo. This is put up by Thomas Godfrey. October 23rd, 2022. The year of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua turning up. All right. A dad is the first Brit to get MICROCHIPPED. I'm just going to spell it out for you. With a bank card implant. Let me read it again. A dad, putting emphasis on dad, is the first Brit to get, you know what? All right. To get C-hipped with a bank card implant, letting him pay with just his hand. And, you know, people act like this is, you know, so grand. Like it's so miraculous. But this is definitely the M.O.T.B. Arnie Suzuki, 40, forked out 350 pounds to have the op in Germany. Right, so he got the operation done in Germany. And there's a lot of people in Germany that got the M.O.T.B. A lot of people in Sweden, and even a lot of people in Britain. You know, I don't think this is the first individual to do it. I mean, it's possible, but I don't think he's the first, man. And he's definitely not going to be the last. Shalom out. Come. All right, says Arnie Suzuki is the first Brit to get C-hipped. MICROCHIPPED with a bank card implant. You know? And look at him. He's holding up a Sun newspaper, the Sun newspaper, and he's paying for it. All right, with the CHIP in his hand. He's holding his hand over the card reader. It says the CHIP allows Arnie to pay with just his hand. Picture buying the Sun. Right. And this is going to be pushed, man. Just wait. The NHS healthcare assistant said cashiers and other shoppers have been stunned. He added, people ask how I can pay with my hand. The implant looks cool, but my wife would never have one. Because see, right now it's something that's optional, but very soon it's not going to be optional. Everyone is going to have to make a choice. The CHIP uses contactless card technology with magnetic fields transferring data to readers. Surgeons open a pocket in the side of the hand for the safety pin sized CHIP, just half a millimeter thick, then stitch it up within 5 minutes. And yeah, when people start getting this worldwide, it's going to be quick, man. They're going to get you in and out. Just like it was when people took that juice, they took that jab, and they're going to get you in and out, man. And we'll just see how they do it. You know, like the beloved Apostle Hart says, when they set up these chipping stations, and it's going to be mind-blowing too. Because the prophecy, man, when it takes effect, what scriptures say, you know, we get read, it's for an appointed time, but at the end, it shall speak. We in the end now. We read that in Daniel. The words of the book will be sealed to the time of the end. So now the book is open. That's why you got all these brothers prophesying. And then it said, many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased. That's how we know what it is, man. It's a piece of technology. It's not like it's gonna be that damn movie The Omen, when you had the Edomite, he had 666 wrote in the back of his head. This ain't Hollywood, man. They really gonna do this. Yeah, and I thought I cut all my notifications off. But I mean, they really gonna do this, man. Okay? And stitch it up within 5 minutes. And we can see it through the grace and mercy of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, us here at Great Millstone. We can see, man, they gonna do this worldwide, brothers. You know, so as the beloved Elder Yahshua says, we gotta take each other, or take ourselves, you know, more serious. Because when they do this, man, it's all on the line. Which personally, you know, we believe in miracles. I don't care. I sound crazy if it sounds crazy to y'all. But we believe in miracles, man. I believe the visions brothers have seen. You know, us getting fed with manna. The Lord gonna do things, and it's gonna be greater than what he did in the ancient world. So, you know, you would rather experience that than you seek to save your life. So what? You can eat some GMO food and stay in this man's system. We already in hell. This thing being implemented is the best thing that can happen for us. Okay, that's the Lord freeing you from this man's system. You don't got to work for this man no more. Like, we really waiting. We hasten for that time, really. You know, Isaiah 10 and 20. And it shall come to pass in that day that the remnant of Jacob and such as are escaped of the house of Israel shall no more again stay or depend upon him that smote them, which is Esau, Edom. Does not say in the scriptures we should go to our enemy for the want of all things? That's now. So the Lord gonna free us from this man. The Lord gonna break that yoke. But you know, for people that's gonna take that M.O.T.B, they gonna keep that yoke. That's a digital yoke. Well, you know, that's on them, man. Well, like the beloved Apostle Hart said, it's a digital all. You know, you saying you're gonna serve this man forever. But nonetheless, let's get back to the article. Okay, it says then stitch it up within 5 minutes. It's gonna be quick. Father of two, Arnie said, using the CHIP takes a bit of learning. It's like a normal card, but you have to be more precise with where you tap. And you saw that he held his hand over the reader, you know, and the guy behind the counter was like he was Elam or something, Elam or Ishmael. He was like, how you do that? And dude's like, well, you know, we're going to play the video. We just going to play it. All right. I'm going to finish this out. It says, it means I don't have to keep a wallet with me all the time. And that's a cut on you, Nate. Let me read that again. Let me read all this again. Father of two, Arnie said, using the CHIP takes a bit of learning. It's like a normal card, but you have to be more precise with where you tap. It means I don't have to keep a wallet with me all the time. Wait a minute, Nate. Now, you said years ago, this technology is only for tracking. But right here, this man, he's letting you know he's using it to make purchases, man. To make payments. He could leave his wallet at home while his wallet is in his damn hand. And they may take it further, man. We're going to see how Yahweh Shai does it. Like the beloved apostle said, this is really the most high CHIP. You know, so they might soup this thing up. It might have the internet on it. You know, you might be able to make calls on it. It was a video. Lord, I could find it, man. But it was from a show or a movie. But I want to say a show. But you know, you had this one Eve, which I ain't gonna lie, she was kind of good looking. I ain't, you know, but that's neither here nor there. You know, this lighter skinned Eve, you know, with some curly hair. I think like it's a British show. Well, basically, she was sitting down at a table and she would talk to another Eve. And when I say Eve, I mean so-called black woman. So, you know, these women, they could have been Judah, Benjamin, or Levi, you know, but they sitting down at the table. And the lighter-skinned Evite, she had called her friend, you know, and she's like, how she's calling me? Excuse me. The other chick, she asked her to call her. And basically, you know, she picked up. And her friend is like, you know, with her homegirl, I say homegirl, because friend means brother. Her homegirl is like, oh, where's your phone? And then the chick is like, I am the phone. The phone is me. I'm the phone. And she held up her hand. Because the damn CHIP, which allow her to accept that call, it was her phone. Like the phone was in her hand. They even showed you that in the new Total Recall movie. All right. Now you got the first one with Arnold Schwarzenegger. He had the CHIP in his brain, and he had took it out through his nose. You know, which that was a good movie. But you know they had redid that movie. And basically the main actor, the guy that was supposed to be playing Arnold Schwarzenegger's role, instead of him having the CHIP in his brain, he had it in his hand. And somebody called him, and he picked up. He received that call. Excuse me. He accepted that call, or he received that call, you know, in his hand, you know, which was his phone. His phone was in his hand, similar to that British series, whatever that was, with those two women. But this thing is very real, man. You know, they show you what they're doing by way of movies, television shows, cartoons, even, you know, just popular culture. They show you what they're intending to do. And they're putting it in the news now. Now it's mainstream news. We reading this, you know, this is a news article on thesun.com. This ain't no effing make-believe, man. You know? But getting back to the article, okay? The guy says it means he doesn't have to keep his wallet all the time. All right? He can leave his wallet at home. Very soon, you're going to be able to leave your phone at home. And people take their phone everywhere. Even right now, we're using our phones. I'm using this phone to do this lesson. You know? People lose their damn mind if they leave their phone, man. Well, that phone going to be in you. It's going to be the CHIP. Your phone, your banking information, your insurance, all these things, man. Your house key, your car key, your gym key, you name it. Your personal identity, you know, your driver's license. All that's going to be on the CHIP, man. It's all going to be synchronized. Okay? It's a lot, man. I had jumped down the article. Which actually, hold on. Give me a second. Hey, it's funny too. Like, you know, you'll be web browsing, right? You'll be on different websites and you see they advertise different things to you. Cause see, you know, Google tracks everything you do, which Google's a part of the machine. It's all this stuff is together. Google, Facebook, it's all really one. You know, all these corporations are owned by the same damn people, and it's one agenda. But I was noticing, you know, they brought up some they brought up an advertisement of these shoes, Saucony. Okay, well now it disappeared. You know, because I was online looking for some shoes, you know. But anyway, let's get back to the article, man. I just found that funny. Cause see, eventually, what I personally believe, we'll just see when it happens. But with the M.O.T.B in the brain, the one that Elon Musk is pushing, which he's nothing but a damn talking head, and that guy isn't smart at all, man. He's just a face for the elite. See, with the M.O.T.B, they want to put it in your brain. They really want to have the internet on that, and you know, you could possibly like be on the internet and have like a hologram in front of you. and it's like you touching a screen, but that's in front of you, and it sound bugged out, but like that's what they want to do. You know, they even showed you that in the one series, which is old now, but it's called H Plus. It was a web series on YouTube, but they showed you people that had the C hip. All right, but getting back into it, man. All right, you see this guy is very proud. He had the C hip put in his hand. All right. Now it says, the last time I used cash, 40 pounds went missing along with my work pass card, which is all an excuse for the CHIP. Okay, well now I should have this, you know, because the excuse is these different what they call them is the term wearables. Well, things you hold on you or that you have on you all the time. I want to say the term is wearables. There may be another word, but they want to go from wearables to implantables. You know, so you don't lose these particular things, so they don't get lost. It could be inside of you. You see that? The last time I used cash, 40 pounds went missing along with my work pass card. Well, all you gotta do is have this device, right? Get out of here, man. The 220 pounds CHIPS are made by British Polish startup Walletmore, which Walletmore is short for Wallet of Tomorrow, which is the CHIP. They expire like a normal bank card, and Arnie's will need replacing in a second 130 pounds op in 2029. So he's planning on getting the operation in 2029. And that's if we even hear that damn long. Lord will, we not here next year. Lord will, you know, if we are here next year, you know, next year is our last year, Lord willing. We'll see, Lord willing. All right. But he has to get his CHIP replaced. All right. In Sweden, 4,000 people have body CHIPS linked to their bank accounts. Arnie from Southwall, West London, added this technology could be used for anything, even passports, tickets, or driving licenses. And see, without the CHIP, you won't be able to do anything. You're not going to be able to travel. You're not going to be able to leave the country. Like you need a passport to leave the country, right? Unless you got that C hip, you ain't going to be able to leave. You're not going to be able to even travel around America. They're going to set up military checkpoints, military blockades. You're not going to be able to enter the next city unless you got the CHIP. You know? It's going to be hell, man. It's going to be hell on earth. Hey, it's like a ticket. And you got a train ticket, a concert ticket. It's all that. It's all that in one. All right? A bus ticket, you know, you name it. Just, you know, it's used for access. A ticket is for access. Now it says, or driving licenses. So your ID, your badge, right? The CHIP uses contactless card technology with magnetic fields transferring data to readers. You know? Arnie said this technology could be used for anything, right? It's repeating the same thing, even passports, tickets, or driving licenses. You see it right here being inserted. Arnie said the implant looks cool, but my wife would never have one. Well, you know what? Your wife is smarter than you. You know? Dad Arnie said using the CHIP takes a bit of learning. It's like a normal card, but you have to be more precise with where you tap. And that's the article. So let me play a couple of videos. All right. Play a couple of videos for you. This guy's out his damn mind, but you know, this is prophecy. This has to happen. All right.
Good, you okay?
£27.3, yeah?
Yes, that's right, yes. Okay. Doesn't work. Oh, there we go.
How do you do it?
Magic.
Huh?
Magic.
Ah, magic.
Yeah, hey, the guy that checked him out, you know, the cashier, he asked him, how do you do it? And the guy said, magic, you know. But, you know, I believe whoever this British guy is, I think the elite forwarded this. I believe they put this guy up to do this because there's a lot of people with the C-hip now. There's a lot of people with the CHIP. What is the coincidence that this guy's in the news? And look what's on his hand. That's right. The pentagram. Baffy. Old Baffy. No coincidence that, hey, the same hand this guy's using to check out has the pentagram on it, man. What people call a 5-pointed star, which really represents Baphomet, man. Oh, and check it out. Check it out. It's his right fucking hand, man. You got a lot of people, they always want to say, well, you know, what about if it's in your left hand or this hand or, you know, in your big toe or, you know, in your left ear, and you know what I'm saying? It's in his right hand. Check it out, man. It's in his right hand. And what also is on his right hand? You see that damn pentagram. You know, so hey, the left hand's turning up. You know? Yahweh Shem Shai has the left hand turning up, man. And by left hand, I mean the Lord's sinister side, the wicked elite of Esau. They're pushing this agenda, man. Okay? They pushing it. Because the NWO is Satan's kingdom on the earth. What are the odds the same man that's checking out, you know, in this store right here, and this is on camera, but this is also in the news. This is in the mainstream news now. What are the odds this man is in the news, bro? Come on now. It's a lot of people with the CHIP. They not in the news, but this guy in the news, and the same man has a damn pentagram on his arm. You see that? Got the Baphomet right there. And he has a CHIP in his right hand. And normally in Europe, they'll have it in their left hand. You know, it just, you know, in Europe, they do everything like the opposite of America in a way. For example, how they drive their car, the steering wheel is on the opposite side, you know. So everything's like the opposite. Like, for example, in America, you know, you got a lot of people, they doing things on one side, but in Europe, it's on the other side. For example, even with the CHIP, people in America, they getting it in their right hand. The people in Europe, they're getting it in their left hand. But this man right here, he has it in his right hand though, because the prophecy mainly speaks about the right hand. But it could be your left hand too. It doesn't matter. But you know, this is a cut on you scoffers. All right.
Oh, there we go.
How do you do it?
Magic.
Huh?
Magic.
Ah, magic.
All right, and let's play one more video.
Paying with chip implant at W.H. Smith. Paying with chip implant at vending machine. With chip.
Yeah, I was trying to play this video, having it stand up, but I don't think it's going to allow me to do that. All right. So maybe I could, you know, turn to the side and play it for you. I'm not sure how this is showing up right now.
Paying with chip implant at W.H. Smith. Paying Paying with chip implant at vending machine. With chip implant at Homburg Games. Paying for petrol with chip implant.
Oh my God!
We in the end. This is definitely the end, man. The end of Esau's world. I pray this is edifying. Don't take that CHIP because there's a very big penalty for taking that CHIP pursuant to the words of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Revelation chapter 14, verse 9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, your right hand or your left hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the heavenly Father, which is thermonuclear destruction. You're going to die by way of those missiles in World War III if you take the CHIP, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, which means you feel the full power of that destruction. No mercy, man. No mixture, no mercy. The full potency of the missiles, man. Yeah, hey, somebody take a shot of liquor, right? You know, they get it straight, no chaser. It's not mixed with wine. It's not a mixed drink to lighten that taste. Cause you know the drink may be strong, so you'll mix it. You know, probably have some, you know, some water right after, or you know, you probably put it on rocks. You know, you'll put ice in the drink. Well, nah, you're getting the full potency of this destruction. It's not literal wine, okay? It's not a drink, man. It's talking about destruction. It's a metaphor, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, his righteous anger, because our God is going to destroy this entire country, man. He's going to destroy America. All right, and he shall be tormented, he or she, because women gonna get that thing too, you know. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. Salak, yeah, it jumped. In the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb, because the very same time our Lord is coming back with the heavenly hosts to deliver the elect, at that very same time, America's going to be destroyed, man. So this is all going to be simultaneous. That's why scriptures say how the righteous shall scarcely be saved, man. You know? Hey, Job said, he had said, I have escaped by the skin of my teeth. It's, you know, basically saying like, you know, I barely made it. You know, I barely got out of there. You know, that's how it's going to be for the elect once we deliver, Lord willing, man. You know, Lord willing, we're part of that house of David. But, you know, hey, this ain't talking about hell, man. Right here. You being tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of holy angels in the presence of the Lamb. You mean to tell us that the Lord and the angels are underground somewhere watch people burn? It don't make no sense, man. Nah, it's talking about the very same time the deliverance is coming. That's when the missiles on the way too. It's all gonna be quick, man. You know? And the smoke of their torment ascended up forever and ever. They ain't talking about hell. They're talking about how America is gonna be left as a memorial of what happens to wickedness. It's like Sodom and Gomorrah. You know, it burned for a long time, but the memorial of it, how it's remembered. And they have no rest day nor night, who worship the beast in his image, and whosoever receives the mark of his name. Well, the beloved Apostle Hart went into this. They have no rest day nor night, because basically the main people that's going to take the CHIP are Edomites themselves. See, this is a thing of Esau, man. We read that in Obadiah verse 6. You notice it's mainly Edomites getting that thing. Like they're the ones mainly volunteering to get it, call themselves cyborgs. They're into this because that's for them. But see, it's gonna take pressure for Jake to get it, you know, and Jake gonna take it, but Jake gotta really be like in a situation where they feel forced to take it. But they have no rest day nor night because, you know, these people that's gonna take this, hey man, right after this society destroyed, they going right into slavery, man. You know, but see, everything has to play out for right now. And see, we waiting for this prophecy, man. Because we want to go home, you know. Or verse 12. Here is the patience of the saints Oh, so if you're a saint, if you're of the hopeful elect, you want them to push the M.O.T.B. so we can get the hell up out of here, man. It says, here's the patience of the saints. Here are they that keep the commandments of Yahweh and the faith of Yahweh Shai, which are the elect. And some of the elect gonna die for refusing that thing too. Verse 13, and I heard a voice from heaven saying unto me, write, blessed are the dead which die in the Lord Yahweh Shai, from henceforth, saith the Spirit, Yahweh Shai, that they may rest from their labors and their works do follow them. Right. So, hey, if you got experience, Revelation 20 and 4, death by way of guillotine, your works follow you. You in your lot. You know? And you coming right back. Hey, it's a new beginning for us, man. It's the end of Esau, but it's the beginning for us. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Bahashemar HaKodash, double honor to our elder apostles, elder bishops, great millstone. Peace and blessings to the elect. Shalom.